Hello, this is more of general intro, but I'll say this. Welcome to Far Cry. Far Cry is essentially Crytek. See, it came out before Crytek's first real endeavor, or Far Cry was Crytek's first real endeavor, but it came out before Crisis. We're playing on easy. We're playing on medium. Yeah. But this was essentially Crisis before Crisis was what it became. So, yep. Okay. The other thing I have to say is, while Far Cry 2 is open world, I believe, Far Cry, the original, because it wasn't made by Ubisoft, it was published by Ubisoft, um, it actually is not, it's just linear levels. So, it'll be interesting to see. Um, I've wanted to play this game for so long, it's on my bucket list. I've owned it for so long. It doesn't connect through Uplay, neither does Far Cry 2, so, let's see. Oh, the sensitivity is so wonky. Linear levels, yeah. There's a vent behind a thing, behind a pillar. That doesn't make sense. A skelly bro.
I've gotta find a way out of here.
That voice acting is so bad. I need to find a way out of here. Crouch. Can I do this? No, I cannot. There's a prone key? Why is there a prone key? That is such a bad, I don't like that. Okay, that looks beautiful. A dead body. Or no, that's a skeleton. So this is like a research facility, I'm assuming. There's no flashlight.
Listen, dirtbag. Keep an eye out for some punk in a red Hawaiian shirt. If you see him, call me at once. Am I understood? Yes, sir. I'm heading out.
I think that punk is me. Oh god, there's leaning.
Is someone over there?
What? I need to see the controls. Throw. What is throw? Toggle fire mode. There's a throw, right? Throw grenades G. So stealth does not matter in this game. I'm thinking. There is stealth. But the stealth so far has seemed lackluster. This is the problem with a game like this is you don't know any of the controls. Use. What is use? F.
Hello? Are you there?
Okay.
Pick up the radio if you can hear this. I know you're there. I've been tracking you since you and Val arrived.
Who are you?
I'm the guy who's going to tell you how to survive. Call me Doyle.
How do I know I can trust you?
Well, for starters, how about the fact that I haven't turned you in? That radio has a bioreader. Since I know you're there, I could have ratted you out already.
Good point. Keep talking.
Listen, you need to get out of there and quickly. I'll help you as much as possible, but you don't have much time. There's an exit that will lead to a small camp. Be careful as you go. This area is crawling with mercenaries.
By the way, name's Jack Carver.
By the way, my name is Jack Carver. Even though you already know that my partner's name was Val. Like, come on.
My reports say you're in a red shirt. I suggest you grab some body armor and cover it, or you'll be easily spotted.
Okay, are there seriously no subtitles? Sound options. Yeah, no subtitles. So so here's the thing. It's not just me. I'm having problems here understanding some of the things they say.
Hey, some good news. I'm picking you up much more strongly now. I suggest you search the huts for weapons and equipment.
This is such a janky thing. Okay. So search the huts for weaponry. There's a helicopter. Far Cry has always
Stay
been.
low and avoid contact if possible. You don't really want to alert the guards.
You see something? Found him! Ah!
This is so janky. This is so janky. Wanna play games, motherfucker? Do you really wanna play games?
Jack, I've been able to tie your compass in with the transceiver. This means that now I can supply you with the bearings marker. It should give you a rough idea of where to go at least.
Okay. He said search the huts. So I search all the huts and then I go up the hill, I believe. Play Merc. There you go. Switch fire mode. Okay, that's gonna be helpful because that's semi-automatic. That's auto. Okay. Yeah. So it looks like we can have 4 weapons at a given time, which is normal, pretty much, for a Far Cry game, I believe. I've played through a chunk of Far Cry 3 minimally. I've beaten Far Cry 5. I've played through half of Far Cry 4. And I have not played 6, New Dawn, Primal, uh, 1, 2, the rest of 3. Like, which the plan is to go through every Far Cry game. The plan. Some might be on stream, some might be recorded. So, I might just play more of this once.
Use your binoculars to survey the surroundings. Notice that they have a sound enhancer and movement tracker. Dr. Krieger has fitted everyone on the island with locator signals that you can track using the binocs.
I problem. I don't know the control for use binoculars. B. A flashlight is L, but okay.
Can do!
Well, that's so far a lot of people I have to take out if I go that way. And my minimap is flashing. Okay, I guess this is the only way I can go.
You should try to acquire one of their vehicles and drive to the helicopter refueling pad. It's on the other side of the island. From there, you can use one of their boats to escape.
The swim mechanics are jank. The water physics are... The water looks beautiful. I want to see... Were there takedowns back? I think there were. Because the trailer for Far Cry originally has a whole thing about takedowns.
Take care. The mercenaries are trained to work together. If you alert one, they will bring others.
There's a helicopter above me. Okay, we can get to a vehicle, I believe, without alerting anyone. So the question is, do I want to? See, one of the ideas of the Far Cry series is play your way. Meaning, you can choose however you want to play, and as long as you're good enough, you can do it. Want to play Far Cry 5 or 4 without really killing anyone? Well, you can disable all the or without alerting anyone. You can't do that. I don't know if you can play without killing anyone. I know Dishonored does that, but
I think they may be keeping Val in the old carrier refueling station. You're going to have to check it out up close, I'm afraid.
Carrier?
Yes, the Japanese Navy beached one of their light carriers on this island during World War II. Those mercenaries
I
were
stole their vehicle, so they're not happy.
You don't know the handle. Just be careful.
driving mechanic. The driving is so jank. What? So, if I can, take those guys out and then just ignore everybody else. Okay. Just keep going. Just keep going. You have a rocket launcher. I don't have a rocket launcher. And I'd rather keep it. Rather not keep it that way, but. Oh!
I've only been there once, but I remember there was a hole in the side. You should be able to get in there.
I'm on my way.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
There he is! Fire in the hole!
Damn. There was your level. Level.
I'm sealed in.
Make your way to the top of the carrier. You should be able to procure a boat from the upper deck. While you're in the carrier, see if you can spot any sign of Val. We need to know where they're taking her.
See, that's me. I also needs to be thought about it as like every Far Cry game has essentially had a male protagonist. I'm not saying that's bad. I like actually, because I connect with those type of protagonists.
Crow's gonna have our ass if we can't find. You hear something? It's him!
What I was gonna say is like Primal has a female protagonist. New Dawn you can choose, I believe.
I'm sealed in.
New Dawn you can choose. Far Cry 5 you can choose. Far Cry 6 you can choose.
While you're in the carrier, see if you
But
can
like
spot any sign of Val. We need to know where they're taking her.
with Far Cry 4, because it was Ajay, and then Far Cry whatever. Like, that was the difference, right? It's like between Far Cry 1 through 4, even Blood Dragon.
Crow's gonna have our ass if we can't find that guy. You hear something? It's him! Easy!
Like when there was an established protagonist that actually had a name, like in this game he's Jack Carver. In Far Cry 2, I don't know the name. I know Far Cry 3, it's Jason Brody. Far Cry 4, it's Ajay Petit, I thought. But like, and then in Far Cry Blood Dragon, there is a named protagonist. But when you actually have a named protagonist, the game works a lot better because you actually can have a story that you want to work around. And I don't get why so many games just throw away a named protagonist nowadays.
You see that? Whatever it was, it's not worth our trouble.
Because so many games could have a named protagonist and then be successful, but then like they just don't.
Did you hear that?
Think Far Cry New Dawn. Think Far Cry 5. Think Far Cry Primal, I believe, has a named protagonist. Far Cry 6 has a named protagonist named Danny, but the problem is Danny is just Danny and a lot of characters in Far Cry 6 are cookie cutter. So you're really just shoving a player into a role because they pretty much created a villain that doesn't work. Like Giancarlo Esposito, I believe that's his. I believe that's actually the Asker's name. Good actor. Like, really good actor.
It's all over for you.
He's good at playing villains.
I'm gonna open a can of whoop ass on you.
Oh, he's really good at playing villains. But when
Did you see something?
I'm dead. But what I was gonna say is like when you have a character that has a name, it works. It just works. But without a character, with a character that has no name,
How the hell did he get?
how do they? Is it because they? I don't understand how it didn't trigger. See, in any other game, if you just shoot someone, it will trigger because they can hear. In this game, I guess they can't hear.
Did you hear that? Mother of...
Yep, kill me. I should have reloaded. I understand that. Never mind. What I'm trying to say is, I like named protagonists because you can connect with their story a lot better than someone who's just is.
What was that? Over there!
Unnamed protagonist number C. Or C. Right?
Yeah, let's get in there! Did you hear that? What's going on?
Wonder if I can climb up these. No, I cannot. But it's the idea, like, when you have a named protagonist, and I'm just gonna keep go on in this spiel, the story feels more fleshed out. Because you can flesh it out. You know how what the character's morals are gonna be, right?
Listen up, Jack. I'm doing my best to track both you and the hostiles, but all the metal is interfering with your signal. You're pretty much on your own right now.
You see something?
He sees me. Do you not see me? Okay. But yeah. So like when you go to a game like this, even though it's old, okay, because this game is older, it has pretty much a named protagonist. A lot of games that are older do. Home for the Revolution has a protagonist. Not really named, I don't believe, but it pretty much looks. You don't really see how the character looks, I don't think. If I remember right.
Any sign of Val?
No. Not unless she was cleverly disguised as a mercenary intent on killing me.
What else? But yeah, if you just think about it, like, it's just something that I enjoy. And I understand it long-winded feel.
You hear something?
But it's one of those fuck. So don't go that way. Do not go that way. This is so stupid. Okay, so actually you do have to go this way.
You see something?
I died from that, but I didn't die from. I'm confused by this game. It's a lot of loading checkpoints, I understand. Okay.
Gonna lay the smackdown on you.
He's using that gun. Okay, that's why. Oh my god, that is so damaging. That is unfair. I don't even know where I got shot from. I need to kill him. Frick, I can't get a good shot. There's someone else here. I don't know where. I don't know where, but I know that as I walked up to here. Maybe I have to go this way though, that's why. Well, that's why. That is dirty. I guess with older games, like, they tell you which doors you can't open. Like Half-Life and everything.
We're under full attack here. I think he's looking for the girl.
Well, you ain't gonna find her. We're taking Crow out.
He has the girl. Oh no. California, a giant ID, and a news report? Oh no.
Sign of that herself, but I found her camera. There's also a file here on some joker named Krieger.
This archipelago is the ideal location for my research. These islands are isolated from international shipping lanes, so I am free to do my work without interference from the outside world. This work will take time, but a measure of the future of mankind depends on the success of my research here. I will not fail my destiny.
Doyle, they're taking Val to somewhere called the Bunker. Where's that?
I know where that is, but it's heavily guarded. Get a boat, and I'll meet you.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. I'm Jack Carver, international super spy. I don't understand this guy. Seriously.
Did you hear that?
All personnel, there is an intruder in the area. All stations maintain highest alert status.
What a joke. Oh. I'm gonna have to run. How am I supposed to... I have to fight, like, Jesus. This is not a Is there people behind... There are people behind me. Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. If this is okay. I don't know if it is. They just surround you. I'm dead. I got stuck on the ladder because the ladder physics in old games are shite. No one can... Even today, like, no one can get a ladder, right? Where am I supposed to go? Just jump? You can't kill all these guys. Oh, that's why. Why am I dying so fast? Well, there's a guy in a machine gun behind me. Well, there's a helicopter in front of me. So if I take out both, I should just be able to jump back down, get some health. The ladder keeps screwing me. What the f- I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Because he two shots me and then I'm dead. So it's like, I chose a normal difficulty. There we go, that's one. Okay, that's two. That's three. That's four. This game gives you options, and I'm not taking my options. I'm going straight head first. I'm out of ammo. Okay. Okay. I screwed up. Can I get back up? See, if the game was smart, they'd let me back up. Let me get way back up. But I don't know how smart this game is. Because it could be possible that you just die. That's how it's supposed to happen. I think I have to reload a checkpoint. God damn it. I died. That's what happens. I do something improperly. A little thing improperly and I'm screwed. Get up. Get up. Motherfucker. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Turtle power. A la cita, mamacita, a la way, a la way, mamacita, mamacita. Not if I do it first. Oh. Damn it. Oh, I have to go to the beach. God damn. So I was right the first time that I had to get down here. I just did it improperly because the stupid chain didn't break.
Okay, I've got a boat. Now what?
Our only chance is to disrupt the entire communication string. That's the only way to cause enough confusion for you to escape completely. To do that, we need to get you to Kabaku. Head east to find it, because you're not going to be able to stop and ask for directions.
There we go. East. West. Feast.
The mercenaries have established a communications facility here. You need to disrupt their communications by destroying the satellite dish. That will create enough confusion for you to escape, and then we can
Da 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 da.